You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dogface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dogface Calderon. This is Real Life Unfiltered. I want to start off by saying welcome to everybody. I've been on tour. I can't believe he said that promo tour is doing well. I have traveled from coast to coast on a quest to straight niggas out and to get things in order. Tonight, hey man, I'm gonna change my background, man, because I ain't used to this white shit. Change this background so I can talk to you people. Hold on, get rid of that motherfucking background right there. I ain't jacking that. You know how the New York niggas say, I ain't jacking that. Hey, listen, I need everybody to tap in, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's Doggy Dog. I'm in full effect. How y'all doing? Hey, listen, I'm going to put the link to this live in the chat so that if you want to tap in with me, you can tap in with me live. You can just link on. I'll pull you up. We can talk. We can kick it. Whatever. It's like that around here. Let me get the link for y'all, man. Doggy Dog, where you been? I've been handling my motherfucking business, dog. Y'all know what it been. Y'all know what it been. I've been handling my motherfucking affairs, man. I've been on worldwide tour. Shout out to my people. Real Life Street Stars. They have been very supportive. And I have a special tour announcement to make tonight about my overall relationship with Real Life Street Stars. And I want to send them a special shout out and a special acknowledgement for all the support they have been giving me. Shout out to my man Mafi, the Mafi channel. If you don't know, go follow the Mafi channel, the MAFI, the Mafi channel. Go follow Real Life Street Stars, Real Life Productions on YouTube. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe this shit because it's going up tonight. Hey, listen. We haven't been quiet. I am the official representative of Grizzly Gang, aka G7. And I'm here tonight to give everybody an update on exactly where we stand and exactly where our mind frame is as it specifically relates to this whole baby shooter shit. So I'm finna put the link in here. So I don't be running for no wreck. I need y'all to like, share. They got a link right there. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to this motherfucking live. There you go right there. There you go. There go the link right there. Copy and paste that link. You can join me, ask questions. If you get belligerent, I'm kicking your bitch ass off and out. You know that. Don't make me get mad. It is what it is. Hey, listen. When it comes to the world of YouTube, right? I call it the YouTube streets. The YouTube streets is a meeting place. It's a marketplace of ideas for people who operate on YouTube, whether you're a straight line podcaster and you just talked about current events like an academics like myself. We come on and we take the challenge of kind of like breaking down all the things that we see or hear reported in the news. So it's like an academics, a Seti Nash, a Cliff World TV, the YouTube streets, the whole pound. Shout out to my man, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Uncle Juice, Detroit Gossip. Then you have the interview platforms, so like Real Life Street Stars, the Cam Capones, the Damsel Projects, the Art of Dialogue. You have all those different things, right? And then you have people who make a variety of content, sort of like at No Jumpers, where they do interviews and they do talk and all that. So all those different platforms. Then you have the bloggers. You have some bloggers who are operating on YouTube as well. All of those different aspects of urban media, non-traditional urban media, all those different things make up the YouTube street. So that's what it is. So listen. Let's start off with T Grizzly first. Let's start off with that first. That way we can just get that out the way. So listen. I gotta share this first too. So I gotta share something with y'all so y'all can see. Cause I'm gonna have to attack this shit first because let me attack this shit first. Baby shooter, you know I'm on your bitch ass. You know I'm coming for you, you bitch ass nigga. You know I'm gonna spank your ass, baby shooter. But let me put up this first. I want y'all to take a look at something that I found interesting. I found interesting. I'm gonna put this up and share it so y'all can see it. And so listen, as it relates to the whole calamity, which is what I'm going to call it, between Wack 100, he lodged accusations against T Grizzly. He said that T Grizzly, according to Baby Shooter, he told the police in a interview that Baby Shooter was the person who broke into his home in Los Angeles in the Valley. They put out a police report that was written by or supposed to be compiled by a Detective Hamilton of the LAPD of the Devonshire precinct, whose badge number is 321-9842. I went to the Watch the Watchers organization. The Watch the Watchers organization is a community-based watchdog organization that keeps track of police misconduct, and they track to make sure that whatever's going on with the LAPD or the LA Sheriff's Office, they make sure that people, that the departments are doing what they're supposed to do in terms of properly disciplining and dealing with the motherfuckers who are supposed to be protecting and serving us. So listen, let me show you this. I'm going to get right into it. So what this is the Watch the Watchers organization. This is a Los Angeles, California based, community-based watchdog organization. It's called Watch the Watchers. It is a coalition that spies on the LAPD. And they have surveillance on police officers in the LAPD and in the LA Sheriff's Department to make sure that them motherfuckers don't be going wild and don't be acting crazy, and making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is protecting and serving. So listen, let's go here. Now, I'm not even going to pull up the police report because it's a fake document, right? So they said that the document was written by Officer Hamilton. His badge number was 321-9842. That was his name, right? Right? So listen, I want to pull this up. I want to zoom this in to make sure we're on the same page. I put in Hamilton, 321. Let me go large on y'all. 321-9842. I just beamed in for y'all. Y'all see that? It says, unfortunately, we did not find a matching result. You didn't find a matching result? How was it possible that you didn't find a matching result when on the police report that Wack 100 presented to the world that he said he got from Baby Shooter, this police report was written by Officer Hamilton of the LAPD, the Los Angeles Police Department, the Devonshire Division, which covers the Valley, which is where T Grizzly's home was. And that report was written by Officer Hamilton, badge number 321-9842. As you can see, it says, unfortunately, there are no results. So let's backdoor this shit. Let's back up, because I want to make sure that when I had this conversation, I want to make sure that we right and exact. So let's look up Hamilton. Let's get up out of here. Let's look up Hamilton, because maybe this officer maybe he forgot what his own badge number is, right? So let's go here again. Now I'm doing this just so everybody can see how much of frauds these bitch ass niggas is. And then we're going to get to the heart of this shit about Baby Shooter and all the fuck shit he been doing. So let's look at it right here. So here it is. So when we asked them, because the badge number didn't match what was on the paper, the fake ass police report, not to mention that on the day this police report was supposedly taken, T Grizzly was in Miami shooting a video with Future on this same day. He wasn't even in LA the entire weekend. So we asked him, well, the badge number doesn't match this Hamilton guy you said wrote the report. So what's the guy's name? He said the guy's name was Alan S. Hamilton. That's what they said. So right here we're gonna go. So I put the word they track every police officer, the LAPD, and the LA Sheriff's Department. So Alvarenga Hamilton, not him. Here it is. Oh, by the way, here it is. Alan S. Hamilton. So let's look at this for a second. So Alan S. Hamilton is a deputy chief of police over the Detective Bureau. His badge number is 108 right here. Here you go. 108. See that? 108. That's his badge number. 108. Not 321 9842. That's his badge number. Right? So let's look underneath that. So his serial number right here is 27393. This is that guy who they said wrote the fucking report, who interviewed T. Grizzly in 2024 in February 2024. Under what circumstances did the deputy chief of police go to somebody's home to do a follow-up, do a supplemental interview with somebody about a burglary? This man is 60 years old. He's been on the force since 1990. Under what circumstances did the deputy chief of police go to somebody's home to interview them, a supplemental interview about the goddamn burglary? Right? Everything I'm about to tell y'all, man, this shit's gonna be right and exact. So let's get right to it. So listen. So when the police report that Wack put up, when that shit fell apart and he started to get grilled and questioned about it, he went on academics. And on academics asked him about the paperwork and how it wasn't checking out. He even told him that he did his own research. And academics is no slouch when it comes to doing research. He has a whole chat. All they do is go gather information, gather intelligence, and come back to him and present it to him if it's right, wrong, indifferent, whatever the case may be. Like, share, subscribe. Get me some motherfucking body in here. What's the word with y'all? It's Dogface Calling Wrong. I disappeared for a minute because I was on tour with the I Can't Believe He Said That promo tour, but now I'm back. So listen, I don't even got to go through all this shit no more because I'm really wasting everybody's time because everybody knows that the two pieces of paperwork that Wack 100 put up was fake. We all know that. We ain't got to debate that. You know what I'm saying? They saying that they have paperwork on T. Grizzly. They've already presented paperwork, two pieces. Both of those pieces of paperwork that they presented have been proven to be fake. So what we have here now is a situation where you have guys claiming that they have paperwork to prove that T. Grizzly was a snitch. The paperwork that they provided has been proven to be fake. So what do we do with these niggas now? These niggas are acting like because they from LA, we can't possibly understand what the fuck is going on with LA gang culture. Hey, listen, real nigga shit is real nigga shit. Whether you from LA or Wisconsin or Cleveland, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. You niggas, just because y'all the home of Crips and Bloods and Pyrus, that don't mean that you niggas have cornered the market on gangster shit. That don't mean that you niggas cornered the market on criminal shit, gangster shit, getting money shit. All that means is y'all from a situation, y'all from an area where gangs dominate the culture in the ghetto out there. That's all that fucking means. So let's just get this straight. All you LA niggas acting like that y'all just big chief rockers because y'all represent gangs. All the gangs in LA don't even get along with each other. Most of the Crip gangs, for example, they beefing with each other. They go at each other. There's no unity or unified bond within their own Crip rankings. You got this kind of Crip, that kind of Crip. You got a million different kinds of Crips, and most of them don't get along. They don't rock with each other. That's an absolute goddamn fact. Not all Blood or Pyru gangs get along with each other. Shout out to my man Hitter J3. Shout out to my man Rich Red. Shout out to the East Side Pyrus, the West Side Pyrus in Bompton. Shout out to them. Much respect for them. Let me give y'all an update. So I'm going to get on this shit and get off this shit. First of all, man, for the people who came at the 11th hour, who presented themselves as if they were trying to reach some type of understanding about what was going on between Detroit and LA as far as what was happening between what Baby Shooter was saying and what he was representing as a Phi Trey Avalon gangster crip, right? Baby Shooter put out he put out a statement that says that the only persons can come to Detroit, they can come to LA, right? Without him finding them and robbing them was 42 Dugg, Baby Money, and Skiller Baby. I took exception to that, right? Here's why I took exception to that. Here's why. Because it's supposed to be Detroit versus everybody. And no matter what set you claiming, if you're from Detroit, you're never supposed to put another Detroiter in a position or in a predicament to where, hold on, let me back up for a second. Detroit versus everybody means this. Just because we need some clarification here. What the fuck is Detroit versus everybody, Dogface? Is that some rap shit? Is that the rappers? No. The term Detroit versus everybody, it comes from the streets. Detroit versus everybody don't have anything to do with how Detroiters treat Detroiters. Nothing, right? Not in town. There is no Detroit versus everybody shit in Detroit amongst ourselves because we kill and shoot and beef with each other. So we know it ain't no Detroit versus everybody so don't get caught up on that shit, right? Detroit versus everybody came out of the streets. It was born out of gangster shit, out of hustlers who traveled, who migrated, who went OT. Whether it was to get money or whether it was party or whatever the fucking nigga was doing. The term Detroit versus everybody came from the streets. Rappers didn't start it. The term Detroit versus everybody existed when the rappers that y'all now know who are the stars right now, they was kids. If they were even alive. There was an understanding amongst Detroiters that when we travel, wherever we travel to, that if we see somebody from Detroit in distress, even if we beefing with them back home, we are supposed to come to their aid and assistance. That's what that means. Now, you might say to yourself, well, Dogface, so you telling me that Detroit versus everybody is not for the in-town situation, it's for the out-of-town situation. That's exactly what I'm telling y'all. Detroit versus everybody means is that when Detroiters see each other or come across each other out of town, even if we have a beef with each other in town, we ain't supposed to take that beef out of town. We call that showing your ass in public. So that means this goes back to the freak niggas, go back to the late 80s. You had plenty of guys from Detroit going to Miami, going to Atlanta, going to the Freaknik, right? Going to bike night, bike week down in Myrtle Beach. You had plenty of motherfuckers who didn't like each other, who saw each other out of town. Houston, Miami, Atlanta, wherever. We're not supposed to take our beef and our situations that we have with each other in town, in Detroit, out of town. That's one. Number two, Detroit versus everybody means this. It means that if you see somebody out of town who from Detroit, if you see if you're a Detroiter, even a Michigander, because it expanded beyond Detroit, because Detroit it's not just isolated. Niggas from Detroit fuck with niggas from Flint, Saginaw, Pontiac, Grand Rapids. Niggas from Detroit move around and niggas in this state get money. Niggas from Benton Harbor, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Saginaw, Flint, all the way up to Muskegon, where you got plenty of niggas at. When you see somebody from the state of Michigan, right? Let's just focus on Detroit for a second, right? When you see somebody from Detroit out of town, Detroit versus everybody means this. Pay attention, motherfucker. This is what it means. It means that if you see somebody from Detroit out of town who you have a problem with, you're not supposed to take your beef that you have at home, even if it's a crazy beef. You ain't supposed to take that beef out of town. If you got a problem with a motherfucker, you could have easily dealt with that shit back home. You don't go out of town and embarrass us. That's one. Number two, Detroit versus everybody means this. If you see somebody from Detroit in Atlanta or wherever, Miami, LA, wherever, right? If you see somebody from Detroit in distress, you are supposed to aid and assist whoever that is. Whoever it is. Even if you are in a situation where you come across a predicament where the people who you are beefing with back home, you see them getting into it with some out-of-town niggas, you're still supposed to come to their aid and assistance because it's Detroit versus everybody. Now, if you have a murder beef or some crazy shit going on, okay, I get it. We understand, right? So even if you have a murder beef going on with some niggas in Detroit and you see them in Houston, for example, let's use Houston for the example, and you see the niggas you got murder beef on the floor with out of town, getting into it with some out of town niggas, I can say, okay, we ain't finna help these niggas because we really got murder beef. There's blood between us. We ain't gonna demonstrate out of town, right? And we ain't gonna necessarily help these niggas because it's on the floor with us back home. But even if you don't aid and assist them, we get it, we can understand that. You're not supposed to do anything that's gonna give an out-of-town nigga the advantage on a Detroit nigga out of town. That ain't supposed to happen. Even if you beefing with them. She said, but Dogface, we had a shootout with these niggas 4 months ago, and we see these niggas in Miami, and if we see these niggas getting into it with a motherfucker, we ain't supposed to pass no pistol to the niggas who we see getting into it with our enemies? No, nigga, you're not. That would be a violation. And once niggas in Detroit found out that you aided and assisted out-of-town niggas with getting down on Detroit niggas, that put you in a predicament where you were unsafe. And whenever you find yourself in a predicament, we ain't fucking with you. Do you understand that? That's what that means. So let me help you here. Let's just get right to the heart of this shit. So I'm talking about the whole baby shooter whack 100 thing, but I need to clarify something. Listen. If you are a Crip or a Blood or a Pyru, and if you represent a branch that was born out of California, LA, Long Beach, wherever, right? If you a Crip, a Blood, or Pyru, and you represent a set that is born out of LA and that's controlled by the motherland, which is Los Angeles, Compton, Watts, we get it, we understand, right? So here's where things get complicated at with the Detroit versus everybody thing. Once niggas from Detroit start to take on the badge of being a Crip, a Blood, or Pyru, and once they came under the leadership or under the guidance, or once they put themselves in a position where they had to report back to the motherland, to LA, to Compton, Watts, right? That was the beginning of the end of Detroit versus everybody. What do you mean, Dogface? Here's what I mean. Let's use the federal prison system as the perfect example. Inside the federal prison system, right? You have what they call cars. And a car is really like a group, right? They call it a car because if you operate inside of a car, wherever that car goes, whatever direction that car drives in or moves in, if you're in that car, you move in that direction too. So let's give me an example. If I'm from Detroit and I represent the treetops out of California, then that means if I'm in the Fed joint and I'm rolling with the Bloods or the Pyrus or even the Crips, if I'm rolling with the LA gang, that means that I'm on their time. That means that if I'm in the Fed joint and I'm on Blood time, I'm rolling with the Bloods. Even if the Bloods get into it with somebody from so you have different cars. You have the South car, right? You have the Muslim car. You have the Crip car, the Blood car. I believe the Bloods and the Pyrus in the federal system are mixed. I'm not absolutely sure. I went state. I didn't go Fed, so don't hold me to that. But I believe that once you're in the Blood car, that means you Blood and I think they merge when it comes to the federal system, right? So let's say, for example, if I'm from Detroit and I'm in the Blood car, I'm on blood. That means I'm on blood time. That means everything that I do, in terms of the people who I deal with the people who are of the same mind frame that I am, or claiming the same shit I'm claiming. Here's what destroyed Detroit versus everybody. Gangs. Motherfuckers in Detroit adopting or becoming gang members and representing the LA flag. That is what destroyed the whole concept and principle of Detroit versus everybody. Why do you say that, Dogface? Can you back it up? Can you prove it? Somebody's going to do some pushback to you with that. Don't give a fuck. Here's what happened. If you in a Fed joint and you on blood time, you in a blood car, that means you on blood time. If you in a Fed joint and you in a South car, that means you on South time. That means when the South move, you move. If something happens with the South car, you ride with the South car. So, for example, if you are a blood and you in the Fed joint, you in a blood car, you ride with the Bloods no matter what. So even though you're from Detroit, if you operate in the blood car in the Fed joint, you riding with they get down. So if the Bloods get into it with, for example, if the Bloods get into it with the Midwest car, and inside the Midwest car, you have Detroit, right? Chicago, you know what I'm saying? If you get into it, if they get into it with somebody from the Midwest, you have to ride with them. That's what happened in the Fed joint. If you in the Fed joint, I'm from Detroit, I'm in the Fed joint, I'm on blood time or I'm on Crip time. That means I'm operating in the blood car or the Crip car, right? If the Bloods or Crips get into it with somebody from the Midwest, or the cars get into it, the Midwest car crashes or clashes with the blood car, then as a member of the blood car, I have to ride with the Bloods no matter what, even if the Bloods get into it with people from my own city. Once motherfuckers from Detroit start adopting the culture and the gang activity of LA, that is what destroyed Detroit versus everybody. Because you're no longer loyal to your soil, where you from. You're loyal to an ideal and the principle of the gang or the crew or the set you represent. That's how it go. So in Detroit, we have gang, Crips and Bloods been in Detroit since late 80s. The first time I ever became aware of anything representing a California gang was the Loco Boys. And they were operating on the east side of Detroit. Shout out to my man, the mayor, Bogart Kilpatrick. Long live the mayor. Them Loco Boys on the east side, deep east Detroit, right? Long before it was the Red Zone, it was GDs and it was Crips operating in what is now known as the Red Zone, right? So listen. In this particular situation, with the baby shooter situation, let's make sure we make this clear. Nobody from G7, which is Grizzly Gang, was concerned about baby shooter doing anything to anybody, including T Grizzly or anybody else who's a part of that record label. Nobody. I talked to T and everybody else who represents G7 every single day. We were never worried or concerned about what Baby Shooter was talking about. That in our minds, we were laughing at that shit. I swear to God, right? We were never concerned or worried about bumping into Baby Shooter and anything happening other than something that was going to be in our favor. I put it like that. I'm not finna get on here and do all that root ropping and all that other kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking directly to my people. T Grizzly was never concerned. We never had one conversation. How do you know, doggy? Because I talk to him every day. And when you see somebody speaking up for him on his behalf, it is me, because he has given me position to speak for him. Because he trusts my word and he trusts that what I'm going to say and do as it relates to him and his get down is going to be right and exact. Let's make sure we're on the same page as that. I put the link on the screen. If you want to tap in, I'm going to let you tap in. No problem. Listen, y'all. We were never, ever concerned or worried. We never had one. Listen, I never had one conversation with T Grizzly wherein which he expressed any concern whatsoever about shit Baby Shooter was talking about, right? And when we keep on pressing the paperwork issue, you want me to tell you what that means? We're just simply trying to remind you people who operate and who watch and who consume YouTube content. We're not sitting back waiting. Here's another misconception. First thing, we're not worried about Baby Shooter. We never had no conversation, no talking, all that shit he was doing it for the gram, doing it for YouTube. We wasn't paying that shit no attention. That's police shit. Oh, I'm gonna come out here. Y'all come out here, we're gonna rob you. Hey, little nigga, don't you understand? By watching the other Crips who were in association with WAC 100, don't you understand that when you get on social media and get on YouTube and say you're gonna rob somebody, that's a threat. We're not for them. You tell it on yourself. You alerting the police and everybody else that you have a problem with T Grizzly to the point to where you're saying you're gonna rob somebody if you see him. Bro, when he said that shit, I want you to know that we was on the ground laughing. Like, this nigga's the police. This nigga is trying to get security. He's trying to set up and establish a security blanket for himself by saying, hey, if I ever see them niggas, I'm gonna do something to them. Hey, listen, but you said, Baby Shooter, when WAC 100 called you and told you that T Grizzly put a hit out on you, and he found out that people who were in association with T Grizzly, this is what WAC said. You said WAC said that T Grizzly put a hit out on you. T Grizzly never put no hit out on you. You listened to WAC, and WAC led your crippin' ass down the yellow brick road the same way he led Big U, Loose Cannon, and Brick Baby down the yellow brick road. We were never concerned with that. We never had no conversation about that. I never called T and said, hey, this nigga say he gonna rob us. We laughed. We were laughing like most of y'all was laughing. And we were shocked like most of y'all was shocked. This nigga went fresh out of jail, say he on bail. The first thing he do, fresh out of jail, on bail, is get on YouTube and get on Instagram and say he gonna rob a nigga. Did y'all hear what I said? Do you think that we are worried about a half a man like that? We never had no conversation about, it was never care or concern about what he was saying out of his mouth. Because when he had a chance to do something, prior to him getting locked up for that 2+ years, y'all saw what he did. When he got on the phone with T, he started throwing all the Crips under the bus. That's what he started doing. He started, well, who did it? Well, you ain't heard it from me, but it was Schoolyard De Niro. It was Neighborhood Bookie Boot. It was my cousin, Bob, school. Listen, what De Niro? Go back and listen to it. Who? T said, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I had insurance on that shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know who did it. So I can know if it's somebody in my circle, I need to get out of my circle for violating, right? Baby Shooter saying, well, the video, the FaceTime footage video that T Grizzly put out. First of all, T Grizzly and nobody in G7, none of us put out that footage. Know what we did with the footage? I'm gonna tell y'all how motherfuckers are lying to y'all in y'all face. These niggas, WAC 100 and Baby Shooters, they like Donald Trump and whoever the fucking vice president is, J.D. Vance. They liars, right? We never, ever put that footage out. Why would we do that? We never put it out. Well, how did it get out? He said y'all put it out. And because y'all put it out, the police was looking at him. Ask yourself a question. The footage that was leaked, we didn't put it out. I'm going to tell you how it got leaked. The footage that did come out, in that footage, Baby Shooter was telling on 7 to 8 Crips. He told their names and he told what sect they were representing. Baby Shooter never said he did anything. He said he didn't do it. He said this nigga did it, that nigga did it, that nigga did it. Schoolyard Dinero. Schoolyard Dinero is his cousin. Do y'all know who Schoolyard Dinero is? Schoolyard Dinero is the same Dinero that's one of Blueface's best friends. That's one of Blueface's main mans, Dinero. The fat Dinero, no, the skinny one when we get to the money, yeah, that Dinero. That's the same Dinero that y'all see with Blueface. Just go to YouTube and type up Dinero and Blueface. So when Baby Shooter was telling T Grizzly who orchestrated the robbery, he was telling on everybody. He was telling on niggas from different sets. Why would you, when you're being questioned about who did what, why you don't just say, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just know it wasn't me, right? Nobody contacted Baby Shooter from Grizzly Gang. Nobody. Baby Shooter found somebody who he thought was in association with T, and he reached out and he said, hey, listen, I need to talk to T because Wack said that T put a hit out on me, and I want to let T know personally that I had nothing to do with his home getting burglarized. That's how Baby Shooter found himself on a FaceTime phone call with G7. Now, mind you, Baby Shooter's a Crip. The person who arranged the phone call was a Pyru. So Baby Shooter wasn't just talking to T Grizzly. Baby Shooter was talking to Pyrus. So he was telling on Crips to a Pyru. That had nothing to do with T Grizzly. T Grizzly didn't say he was going to hurt anybody or do anything to anybody. He just simply said that he wanted to know who did it. That's it. And Baby Shooter just started running his motherfucking mouth. He was talking to a Pyru. That's got to be a violation right there. Got to be. That got to be a violation within and of itself. Because you told on all goddamn Crips, and you a Crip. And even though we know that all Crip sets in LA don't get along with each other, ain't there still some kind of line that binds y'all together because y'all all Cripping? Y'all telling me that it was cool that when he was being questioned about who did the burglary, he started naming all these Crips, bro. He even named the Avalon Crip from his own set. Do you understand that? Do you guys understand that? So he come on, I'm gonna rob somebody. Blah, blah, boo, I'm the boogeyman. Bro, go sit your bitch ass down, bro. Go sit your bitch ass down. One, Baby Shooter said, well, I learned that it was a problem between me and T Grizzly because Wack 100 called me and told me, hey, nephew, buzzing him up. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Buzzing him up. Hey, nephew, hey, man, you better duck down because, that nigga T Grizzly, I heard you put a hit out on you. T Grizzly never put no hit out on nobody. I don't know where Wack got that shit from. But do y'all see where we going with this yellow brick road? Right? T Grizzly or no other member of G7 put no hit out. G7 is not a gang. G7 is a rap label, bro, and a management company. It ain't no goddamn gang. What no put a hit out on who for what? My house is insured. My jury is insured. I just want to know who is it because I want to make sure there wasn't no inside job. It didn't come from anybody who's in my inner circle. That's it. That's what he said. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't care. So we were never concerned about Baby Shooter doing anything to us. So all this shit about we gotta put out the fire between LA and Detroit. No, I said that the niggas who he represent, them 5 Trey Avalon gangster Crips, they're responsible for him. We don't give a fuck about no robbery. I'm not on them niggas' ass about no motherfucking robbery. I'm on their ass about the fake paperwork. Because no matter what you are, no matter what set that you claim in the Crips, no matter what set you claim as a LA Blood or as a Compton Pyru, you putting out, you telling a fake narrative, telling a fake story, calling a nigga a rat. And then in order to back up your lie, you create a fake piece of paperwork, a legal document. You create a fake piece of paperwork to back up your lie. That's gotta be some hoe shit, ain't it? You telling me that ain't no hoe shit? You telling me that's cool? So it's cool for a motherfucker to put out a fake piece of paperwork and call a nigga a lie. You saying that's cool? We ain't talking about no robbery. We don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Baby Shooter ain't gonna do nothing but find himself by himself. That's it. Y'all don't see why ain't T Grizzly responding? He don't got to respond because it's a bunch of nonsense, right? I'm the representative. It's like when you go on the court, who representing you? My lawyer. So Dogface, you T Grizzly's lawyer. I'm his street lawyer as it specifically relates to this situation, nigga. Ask your question, Real Spill. Come on up. They're gonna link right there. We were never concerned with Baby Shooter. So let's move on, right? We were never concerned with Baby Shooter till he gonna rob nobody. We didn't give a fuck about that shit. We laughing at that shit. Like, for real. You know what else we wasn't concerned about? Guess. Baby Shooter told on every Crip in LA. Y'all not catching this shit. Y'all moving too fast and y'all allowing too many voices to get in y'all head. Y'all allowing too many voices to get in your head. Real Spill, you in the building. What's the word with you, brother? I don't see you. Where
What's
you at?
up, my brother?
Talk to me, Real Spill.
I'm right here.
Okay, I got you.
All right, check it. I got a theory, right?
Yes, come on with it.
So, all right. So when this shit first kicked off, because I remember when the phone call, when Shooter said he talked to Wack, and Wack said it's a ticket on your head, some paper on your head,
right?
Behind shit, right? So that's a crime, correct?
Yes, it is. It is murder for hire. It is
okay, cool.
soliciting murder.
Now check it. They only want to argue with T, so they can get him mad, so he can say something about that bag, and that is where they trying to make their case on T at. I feel like I think these niggas the police, bro, and I think they got something out. They out for T, and there they two motherfucking stool pigeons trying to make a case. That's the crime. The crime. He said the man called him and said he had a bag on his head. He said it by name. He said it by names. This man got a bag on your head. And they only want to argue with T. They don't want to argue with you. They want to argue with T, make T mad, so he can say something like towards that bag shit, and then that's when they gonna make that case.
They can try to trip him up and say he can incriminate himself by saying, "Oh yeah."
That's what they trying to do. I really feel like
you are one. No. It ain't that's not how you feel. That is what the truth is. That's exactly what happened. That's why they so pressed about, if T Grizzly ain't gonna talk, we ain't talking to Dogface. Why not? If the truth is the truth, put it out there and let it fall where it may.
You know, like I know. Well, it's you already put it out there. T wasn't even in town on the day the man say that shit, the report and all that shit was made. So we know this is a lie. The paperwork fake. When I first seen the paperwork, I said, why they putting this fake ass shit out there?
Right.
We know
Right.
the paperwork fake.
No, it's fake. So watch this, bro. So listen, we were never so the paperwork come out. He put out 2 pieces of fake. First of all, listen, bro. If we was really pressing this shit, my nigga, I'm gonna tell you the truth. They put out 2 pieces of paperwork. One was the fake police report by Officer Hamilton, Detective Hamilton. The second one he gave the academics was a motion of relief from the California State of Appeal, 2nd Division. You heard Real Spiel, me on academics saying, hey, listen, bro, how do we have a motion for relief on the appellate level when Baby Shooter has never been charged? He's never been arrested for, tried, or convicted of a burglary of T. Grizzly's home. So how in the fuck is this case at the appellate level? So you absolutely right. All they was trying to do was, or all they're trying to do is, see, it's newsworthy if I can get T. Grizzly arguing, right? If I can get T. Grizzly to go back and forth with me, then that's newsworthy. But he ain't falling into that trap because we know that he want to get T and start talking about that shit and talking about other criminal activity. And then if T hang up, see, he hung up. It must be true. It's the old 1-2. The same shit that him and Loose Cannon worked on Brick Baby and Big U. It's called the old WAC 100 1-2. That's what it is. That's what it is. So listen.
WAC.
Go ahead.
I just know WAC around here trying to make cases on niggas.
He trying
I don't
to make
understand why I'm the only one to see that.
Hey, listen, bro, you gotta know niggas see it, bro. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you something about WAC, right? WAC is targeting Crips. He's working with law enforcement to try to take down as many Crips as possible by offering them 15 minutes of fame, by taking them to No Jumper, taking them to Clubhouse first, taking them to his Exposures podcast on YouTube, taking them to No Jumper so they can go back and forth with Adam 22, and then eventually taking them to academics. That's it. WAC is single-handedly breaking down the entire Crip organization one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. So listen, Real Spirit, I fuck with you because you've been here for day one with me. Listen, bro. We never had the conversation about Baby Shooter talking about he gonna rob nobody. That's police shit. We like, what are you doing? You know, even when you saw me on live with Rockstar and Dog pulled the jammy out, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What tip you on? What is you doing? You just came home from jail. You up his strap on YouTube and on social media.
And got away with it.
And that lets you know, no, he didn't. I'm gonna tell you why he didn't. Because I bet your ass that WAC 100 get that footage.
Oh, he got it.
I bet you WAC get that footage. Everybody got it. Everybody's seen it. You think WAC ain't watching me destroy that nigga? They watching it. They watching me destroy that nigga.
They'd have moved on it. Like if he wasn't like a WAC motherfucking underling or like a working with WAC on some police shit, they'd have moved on him. They'd have got him, bro. Then they move on niggas and during the live. Nigga cut their live on, flash the strap, man. The police pull up on them.
Listen, bro, watch this. Watch this, bro. I'm finna play this for you, bro. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Rock with me for a minute. You got time?
Yeah, I got some time.
Okay, watch this. Just listen to this, brother.
Watch this. So where is the paperwork that you got on T Grizzly that WAC 100 promised we was gonna get once you came home? And then when you came home, when you was being interviewed by the little Mexicans, you said you're gonna show it on No Jumper. You went to No Jumper and didn't do none of that.
Don't worry about what I'm gonna do, my nigga. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Hey, listen, your whole claim to fame is this.
You can't calculate my steps, bro.
Your whole claim to fame is something like T Grizzly. You ain't got no motion.
You can't.
Well, hey, look, deal that, baby.
You can't.
Well, and listen. This is what we know about you. You wearing fake jewelry. That fake moist out ass shit ain't shining no light. You outside in the sun. That shit ain't hitting no nothing,
fuck, bro. That dog shit, that shit fake, bro.
Really?
That shit is fake.
Where you get that from? Post your jewelry where you get your shit from.
Your Protect is fake, bro.
Post your jewelry where you get that shit from.
Your Protect is fake as fuck, bro.
I post my jewelry, nigga. Post yours.
Your Patek is fake, bro.
I post my jewelry. Which one? What you talking about? Which one? It's spinning, bitch. Which one fake, ho?
All of them, bitch. All of them
Which one?
fake, bitch ass nigga.
Which
They
one?
ain't got no money like that.
Which
Nigga.
one?
Rotating,
Which one?
rotating.
That's hard.
Which one?
All them bitches fake.
Which one? Which one, man?
Go outside
Which
your house. Let
one?
me see your house. If you got all the watches, nigga, let me see your house.
Go outside your house. Let me see your house. So his thing is, if you got those watches, that's a couple of $100,000 at least. Your house, you can't be in no trap with no shit. First of all, that ain't true. I know niggas stay in the hood and got all kind of shit. I know niggas from the hood got a $500,000 jewelry and stay in the ghetto. But that was his point. So what? This is this.
Let me see your house. Go
Let me see
outside
your
your
house.
house. Go
No,
outside
let me
to
see
your
your
house,
house.
bro. If you got all them watches, bitch ass nigga.
My shit must be on what?
See, Grizzly ain't paying you that much, bitch.
Listen, I'm rich, bitch ass nigga. T Grizzly ain't doing what?
T Grizzly ain't paying you that much, bitch.
T Grizzly ain't doing what?
He ain't paying you that much to be his pawn.
T Grizzly ain't doing what? Let me see what you got in your shit.
He ain't paying you that
That's
much to be.
that's 100,000 right there. It's custom.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Bitch ass nigga, no, it's not.
Nigga, that's Screaming Eagle, all blacked out with the Ronnie's, bitch ass nigga. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, hey, Wack did tell me. Wack did tell me they pay a nigga a whole lot to be an informant. I forgot.
Here you go. Here
You got a nigga 20 years.
Here you go. He still. What are you talking about?
Bro did go to the garage though. That's crazy.
Boom. I ain't hear you.
Right, let me see.
I didn't hear you, nigga. I didn't hear you, nigga. This is my kid and shit. I didn't hear you. What you say now?
Come on, Dogface, call you on. Let me
Hey, listen, but I thought you said that I don't have nothing.
Let me see the house.
I thought you said I ain't had nothing.
Let me see the house, though.
I thought you said I ain't had nothing. What's wrong?
Let me see the house, Dogface, call you on.
Hey, listen, it's Calderon, bitch. Spell it right. Say it right.
Calderon?
Well, see, it's Calderon, bitch. Now, what we talking about now? You said I ain't had
Calderon.
No, you said I ain't had
most dangerous voice in Detroit, huh?
You said what? What you saying?
The most dangerous voice in Detroit.
What you saying? See, listen,
you ain't from Detroit, bitch.
Here's who made my jury, right? That's like saying the nigga. Here's who made my jury. Who made my jury is this: Icy Mike's in Detroit. Icy Mike. That's be quiet, bitch. Let me tell you. This who made my jury.
Hey, watch your mouth, my nigga. Watch your mouth,
shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm gonna break your motherfucking jaw, bitch.
told you to fight back. Right told you to fight back. Man, fight back online. Fight back online because he be dogging you. Fight back. Fight back. You be looking real lame.
All you do is talk like a bitch. Nigga, I don't argue, bro.
All I do is
bro. Catch a squabble at this point, bro.
All I nigga, he already got a bet, but he ain't got no money. Bitch ass nigga ain't no money. Ain't no squabble. So watch this. You just said, and listen, you just said I ain't got no money. You just said so here's my jeweler right there. Here's my jeweler.
My nigga.
Who's your jeweler?
Hey, what's up with that squad, bro?
Go to your page. Go to your jeweler's page. See your jeweler's page. On my jeweler's page, I'm on there.
What's up with that fight?
On all my jeweler's pages, I'm on there.
What's up with that fight?
On all my jeweler's pages, I'm on there.
Man, stop talking about jury, bro. You ain't got a camera in that motherfucker for 20 years, bro.
I ain't got no what?
Fight.
Hey, you hopping around. You doing too much, man. Calm down, bitch. So first you said, hey, listen, let's make sure we're on the same page here. Let's make sure you ain't just double talking. You said that motherfuckers in Detroit told you that T Grizzly was green and he was clear for you to get down on him. And you said the motherfuckers who fuck with the East Coast Crips talk to the Detroit niggas, and the Detroit niggas said it's cool to get down on a nigga.
I ain't say no fucking shit like that, nigga. You crazy as fuck, nigga. This nigga trying to.
You just said you talk to the East Coast Crips.
Nigga, I ain't say no shit like that, nigga.
You just said you talk to the East Coast Crips.
Nigga, you crazy as fuck, nigga.
You said you talk to the East Coast Crips. You have a video where you say you FaceTime the East Coast Crips, nigga.
Fucking shit like that,
This nigga Dogface.
You have a video. Hold on, hey Rockstar. So he didn't put up no video saying he talked to East Coast Crips.
No, he said, but you just said he said the nigga said it's okay to get down.
Get down on him.
No,
yeah, I ain't say no fuck. You crazy,
he said he talked to he said he talked to East Coast. He said he talked to East Coast Crips, and they told him that Skinner Baby and Baby Money was off limits. They down with them.
Yeah, I think he told me.
He took that conversation and said everybody else is green on everybody else. And he also said, you ain't paying attention. He said on P9 show that he was under the impression that niggas from Detroit wasn't tripping on T Grizzly because they was mad at him about some shit going on with his auntie. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's
that ain't got shit to do with no East Coast Crips.
That's what niggas telling me.
Who telling you that?
Don't worry about it, nigga.
So that's what niggas telling you. Don't worry about it, nigga. What you think about that part of this conversation? Real spill. You still with me?
I think Wack 100 is a federal informant, and the feds. Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
He worked with the feds, and they can't make a case on him. I believe the feds came there to recruit somebody to start some shit with T, and Wack went to Baby Shooter and said they pay informants a lot of money. All I need you to do is rock with me on this, bro. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you get paid. And he recruited Shooter, and they came up with this cockamamie shit and tried to put it out there on some rat shit.
Hey, brother,
that's what I think. I think he tried. I just think.
And I'm trying to figure out how does
going in and out.
I'm trying to just going in and out, but I hear you though. I'm trying to figure, if you can hear me, I'm trying to figure out how does everybody not know and understand that what you just said is exactly what the fuck going on. Let's finish listening to this, bro, and then we're gonna move on.
You already said that T Grizzly was involved with the homicide.
I didn't say shit, nigga. You said that.
What?
You said homicide, nigga. I didn't say shit. You said homicide.
Play this back, bro. Can we play this back? Can we play this back for content purposes to make sure that who on point?
You said homicide. I didn't say nothing about a homicide.
Bitch ass nigga. When you was a sexual, a murder is a homicide, dumbass nigga. I know you went to school.
I know what it is. Bitch, I'm saying I ain't say nothing about no murder or no homicide.
You said on No Jumper that you were under the impression and you were surprised that Detroit niggas was tripping because you had been told that niggas wasn't tripping on T Grizzly and wasn't gonna come to his defense because of some shit that had to do with his auntie. The only thing that had to do with his auntie is a homicide. And you just said 5 minutes ago that T Grizzly did have something to do with it.
I'm not gonna go into details and be saying homicides and all that.
You can't because you wasn't there. Am I crazy? Am I crazy, or did he just say?
Was you there? Was you there, bitch? Was you there, you bitch ass nigga? You bald headed ass old nigga? You sucking that nigga dick?
Is that a question?
Are you sucking that nigga dick? You fat ass?
No. So watch
this.
So listen. Hold on. That's a good joke. Watch this. You sucking the Pyru dick who done line niggas up, who crips and send them to prison.
Do you got the paperwork to show that?
Yes.
You got the paperwork.
Is that the question? Is that your question?
Do you have the paperwork?
The paperwork? He interviewed a motherfucker.
Do you have a paperwork?
Wait a minute. Are you asking us, do we have paperwork when you haven't produced paperwork on T Grizzly?
Okay.
Boom. Are you asking us about some paperwork when you yourself are involved with the biggest paperwork scandal in the history of fucking YouTube?
Right. That's crazy.
What? Okay, let's continue. Let's play this one all the way out.
Hey there, bitch, so shut the fuck up.
No. You make the same thing, dummy. That ain't the same thing, dumbass nigga. The whole world know Wack is the motherfucking federal informant, nigga.
The whole world don't know nothing, nigga. The whole world.
Yes, they do. You taking his dick and inserting it in your mouth.
Nigga, you
in mouth, bitch ass nigga.
You all over the internet
doing what?
Defending the nigga, crying about a nigga all day.
I'm defending Detroit.
Crying about one nigga all day.
And listen, I'm not crying. And listen, I'm just dealing with you who are lying bitch ass nigga, your master.
Dick sucking. I'm dick sucking, nigga.
I'm dick sucking him.
You got that nigga T Grizzly dick all in your mouth all day.
Explain to me how I'm destroying your life means I'm dick sucking somebody.
You is destroying. Well, you do what?
Explain to me how destroying.
Bro, you
asking me a question, bitch. Shut up.
You got the fleas stuck on your old ass brain, bro.
Hey, so look.
Which one is it? You jumping around too much for me.
So look. So where do we go from here? Because obviously, I feel like this is a never-ending conversation all the time. Every time we get on the live.
But watch this. So here's the answer to your question.
You want to argue? So I be getting on here arguing. I get on here entertaining.
And listen, bro. You a joke. You a whack flunky. You another crip who's been misled by Wack 100, and he gonna lead your ass down the yellow brick road just like he did everybody else.
Is that
That's
right?
Facts, nigga.
That's right?
Facts. Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right. That's right. He gonna lead your dumb ass down the yellow brick road like he did everybody else, you goofy ass nigga. Because don't forget, this whole thing between you and T Grizzly started how? This whole thing between you and T Grizzly started because you said that Wack 100 called you and told you that T Grizzly put a hit out on you. and you were scared, so you reached out to T Grizzly.
I ain't scared of nothing, nigga. You crazy
You
as
said
fuck,
they had
nigga.
your mama address.
Nigga, I'm not scared of nothing.
You said they had your mama address and you was nervous.
Hey, bro, I ain't scared of nothing, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about,
they had your mama. Well, if you wasn't scared of nothing,
nigga, you scared, nigga.
If you wasn't scared, hold on, calm down, bitch. If you wasn't scared of nothing, if you wasn't scared,
hey,
if you
Rockstar.
wasn't scared, if you wasn't
What's up, bro? Let's talk about something different. He wasn't talking about like too much deep shit, bro. Like,
what deep shit? You don't want to bring this up,
bro.
What's different,
bro?
And listen,
don't forget. You want to be on?
So if you wasn't scared of T Grizzly, answer this question, man. If you wasn't scared,
bro, like,
if you wasn't scared of T Grizzly, why you saying all the Crips then,
nigga? On YouTube, bro. Stop talking about this shit, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up. If you wasn't scared, you wasn't scared. Why you telling all those Crips?
Trying to go deep into stuff, bro.
If you wasn't scared, if you wasn't scared, why you telling all those Crips?
You trying to go deep into conversation,
and
bro?
one of the Crips you told on was Schoolyard De Niro, who Blueface friend. Your cousin De Niro's Blueface friend.
Who
the
friend?
Same De Niro who been hanging with Blueface.
Hey, bro. This nigga, you're not even from California. You don't even know what you be talking about.
I ain't from California, but you said Schoolyard De Niro. The fat one, no, not the fat one, the skinny one, who be getting to the money. That's the same De Niro who is friends with Blueface, who you see with Blueface. Same one. Bitch ass, nigga.
Bro, like,
I ain't from the moon either, bitch, but I know it's there.
Hey, same reason why I see why you ain't even from Detroit. You still talk about this shit.
Where I'm from? Where I'm from?
A gang of Detroit motherfuckers say you ain't from there.
A gang of who? But I've been smashing niggas. I fuck niggas up and I'm getting money. What gang of niggas?
I ain't seen something to me. Who you fuck up from Detroit?
Hey, nigga, go check my married resume.
That sex offender nigga said, that sex offender nigga, when you saying the sex offender, cuz hit me up and said, don't worry about his shooter. He on borrowed time.
So a sex offender who was convicted for raping a 12-year-old girl told you to tell me, don't worry about it, because I'm on borrowed time.
A sex offender who I've been exposing as a motherfucker who raped a 12-year-old child contacted him. Another example how Detroit versus everybody is fake, by the way. Because motherfuckers, we know, listen, the one thing I can commend, hey, Real Spill, are you still with me? Baby Shooter has been sending me all of the motherfucking DMs of people who responded to him trying to get information about T motherfucking Grizzly and about me. He's responded to it. And so the whole thing is, see, we have a strange mixture here of motherfuckers who are from Detroit who don't like T Grizzly and don't like Dogface. So they're supplying information to motherfuckers, to Wack 100, Seti Nash, Poetic Flacco, and Baby Shooter. I have breaking news on that front as well, but I'm gonna get to that when I get through dealing with this shit right here. So let's go. This is all. Let's finish this up and go to the next one.
I wouldn't be conversing with that nigga.
Why you conversing with a sex offender?
I don't know what that man did.
You just said he was a sex offender, not me. You said that.
I don't know what that man did, bro. I'm not going in that nigga business. You don't want.
You just said
you don't want to talk about that nigga business.
You just said that. I know it.
You said he's a sex offender.
I know. You said it, nigga. You told me shit.
You the one that's claiming he's a sex offender all on your page.
Claiming?
I'm not going on. I'm not going to this nigga.
You said a sex offender. You said a sex offender jumped your DM. Another Detroit nigga. Another bitch ass Detroit nigga selling Detroit out. They mad at me and T Grizzly. Why you so mad at me and T Grizzly?
Selling you out, bro. It's a lot.
They're not selling me out. They're talking. Gossiping is not selling a nigga out. I'm not concerned about that shit because they ain't gonna say it to my face. Just like you ain't gonna say shit to my face.
It's like you ain't gonna say shit to my face, you bitch ass nigga. Listen to this one. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but I'm here to bring y'all up to speed because I ain't been on for a minute. Listen to me. I'm on Rockstars Live. Listen to how I handle this bitch ass nigga, Baby Shooter. Hey, Wack 100. You gotta teach Baby Shooter I'm on this type of time. I'm on the Wild Wild West time, bitch. I gun niggas down, bitch. You better send that bitch back to argument school because he can't fuck with me.
Google, nigga, I don't even know. I don't know the people.
The paperwork was introduced by Wack 100, and Wack 100 said he got it from Shooter and his baby mama. So Wack 100 promised the whole world that when Shooter came home, And we still don't know how he got home
Hey,
because he had not produced the paperwork. Was the case dismissed? What happened? How you get home?
Is you gonna be quiet?
You went on P Nice show. You went on P Nice show and you said you couldn't talk about it no more because other niggas still fight the case. How was other niggas still fight the case and you ain't?
You wanna let me talk?
And on P Nice show, you said you had the blicky and you did the shooting. On P Nice show.
That's because the case is over with, you dumbass nigga.
But you told P Nice it wasn't over with, so you was taking all the blame. Your homie was still
over with for me. It's over with for me, you dumbass nigga.
How? If y'all all rappies, what are you talking about,
bro? You gonna let me talk, bro, or what?
No, bitch, because you lying. Make no sense.
I don't let bitch ass niggas talk. If you making some sense, we can talk and we can have an exchange of ideas and information all day. But when you running a nigga in circles, you bitch ass nigga, like a third grader, bitch. You like to me, you like a petulant child who's lying when your parent knows you're lying, you bitch ass nigga. I'm not finna listen to you blabber on with them senseless, dumbass, ridiculous lies, you fuck boy.
All right.
No, bitch.
No,
I'm not gonna let you talk, you moron. You fucking buffoon.
Hey, Rockstar. Hey, this is my last time getting on live with this nigga, bro, because he always
I know it is, bitch. Don't pat your pussy,
bitch, bro.
Don't pat your pussy, boy.
Hey,
don't pat your pussy. Don't pat your pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, why you crying to Rockstar, man? Because even when it's just me and you on live, I still defeated your bitch ass. No problem. You know why? Because you're a man of inferior intelligence, bitch. That's why. You always lose to me. One, because you're lying. Two, you have no formal education, bitch ass nigga. Your mama should have squatted and fished you out.
Your mama should have squatted. That even made me laugh. It took everything in my power to hold that shit back. Listen to this one right here.
In your thirst to try to win some type of argument, and your thirst,
bro, I don't care about winning no argument. That's why I get on here, bro.
The reason why you're on social media right now,
I just laugh,
listen,
bro.
The reason why you're relevant right now is because you talked about T Grizzly.
I'm
no
not
other
relevant.
reason.
I'm not relevant.
We know you're not.
I know.
You're trying to be relevant off T Grizzly name, bitch.
I'm not trying to be relevant. I'm not relevant.
Hey, we know you're not relevant. Like, you know, your Jimmy ain't real, bitch ass nigga.
I know.
We know that too.
What else?
Duh.
What else?
What are you talking about?
What else, bro? What else you gotta say?
Your mama's a funky whore.
Okay, what else?
Oh my God, y'all niggas.
What else?
Any kids you ever had gonna be retarded like you?
What else?
Hey, look.
And yo,
Did y'all hear that? That's how you handle a bitch ass nigga like that. Listen to this one.
Man, you ain't got the paperwork to show you lying. You a bitch ass nigga. Your mama raised a bitch.
Okay.
I can tell you ain't had no daddy because your characteristics is too feminine.
Is that right?
Yes, it's right.
I can't wait to see you in person one day.
I don't even see y'all niggas seeing each other in person.
Well, listen, so watch this. Hey, so watch this right here, right? So he got DP'd his own hood. Man, did you see that nigga beat that nigga son?
Bro, you do not have a video of me getting DP, you dumbass nigga.
That was you fighting, you lost.
Nigga, that was not a DP, you stupid ass nigga.
What was it? Was that you fighting, no?
Yes, that was me fighting no DP, nigga.
So, hey, listen. So that was you fighting. Why was you using your face as a place for him to rest his hand?
I'm gonna use your bald head to rest mine, nigga.
Why was your face meeting up with his hand so much?
Bro, this nigga.
Answer the question, bro. Answer the question.
You said
what? Okay, so you are confirming that was you fighting.
Are you confirming? Hey, are you confirming that I got your man?
Here we go. My crime again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go talking about crime again, you bitch ass nigga. All you gonna do talk about crime. Watch this one right here.
See, what happens here is that
after so Blicky so he can get up over here.
What happens is
bro.
I just fucking with listen. No, you ain't. You ain't just fucking with us because you already did it, dumbass goofy nigga. You already did it in front of the whole world, bitch ass nigga. All the glory is got it, dummy. So watch this. So the whole world, including Rockstar, when you came home, when we thought we was gonna get, when you came home, we thought we was gonna get the paperwork that WAC 100 promised us about T Grizzly. And now all of a sudden, y'all changing y'all moving the goalpost to take my word for it. That ain't how it go, bro, boy.
No, we're not, bro. No, we're not.
Yes, it is.
You don't know. You never know what you're up to, bro.
When has WAC 100 ever been so resistant to show some paperwork, bro? Think about it.
Because of me, nigga. He resisted because of me.
What about you? You ain't fighting no case no more. According
He
to you,
resisted because of me.
You just said you ain't fighting no case no more.
He resisted because of me.
You just said you ain't fighting no case no more.
Why can't show it because of me?
You just said that you ain't fighting no case no more.
He really paperwork because you told him not to?
Yeah, I told him not to.
Why would you do that though?
He didn't show. They haven't shown the. Listen. Let's make sure we're on the same page here. They have shown paperwork. Don't forget that the police report that WAC sent to 15 podcasters and bloggers, and that Christopher Lovejoy put up. And then Christopher Lovejoy also talked to Baby Shooter on the phone after he put up the shit on his Instagram page, and Baby Shooter repeated what was in that fake ass police report. So we're not waiting on police reports because we know it's not fake, people. I mean, we know it's not real. We're not, and listen, let's make sure we're on the same page. We not worried about Baby Shooter, bitch ass. That's one. All this shit about T Grizzly put a hit out on me. According to WAC 100 called me and told me that T Grizzly put a hit out on me. What, bitch ass nigga? Putting a hit out on nigga is a contract kill. A contract kill is against the law, bitch ass nigga. T Grizzly ain't put WAC. Where you get that from? How did you independently verify that except that WAC told you? Ain't you the least bit concerned, Tony Johnson, aka Tony the Tattletale? Ain't you the least bit concerned? But this whole thing started from WAC 100, according to you. Ain't you the least bit concerned that we know he put you to put that fake ass paperwork, bro? Paperwork not real. So listen to the whole YouTube streets. T Grizzly and no member of the Grizzly Gang management and record label, nobody is concerned about Baby Shooter doing anything. Baby Shooter ain't even operating and vibrating on this level. We ain't paying nigga no attention. Nigga, the police. He put the police in shit. So if something happened, the police gonna automatically look at one of us. We ain't listening to that bitch ass nigga. That's number one. Number two, we're not waiting on any paperwork. We offered to put up $500,000. We offered to put it up for the paperwork. They ain't took it yet. Why do we have to offer you something to show some paperwork that you say you got, proving that T is bold business? When has anybody ever had to, and it's your shit, it ain't WAC shit, it's your shit. It's your paperwork. You already admitted that you gave WAC those fake forged documents, bitch ass nigga. And he said the other shit he gave academics came from your baby mama, your girl. Your girl is what he said. Bitch ass nigga. There is no paperwork forthcoming, bitch. That's why we put up $500,000, you bitch ass nigga. You niggas some hoes. And I'm a follow the bloomer. You, Baby Shooter, use a bitch ass nigga. WAC 100, use a hoe ass nigga. The paperwork y'all produce is fake. You got 2 pieces of fake paperwork out there, not 1 piece of real shit. We not waiting on nothing you bitch ass niggas got to say. You niggas is clout chasing, and y'all some bitch ass niggas. And Bloom, you motherfucking right. This what Bloom say, man. We still talking about these bitch ass, trifling ass, goofy ass niggas. We off these bitch ass niggas. On to the next subject. It's time for me to do some motherfucking chin checking. Now it's time to go to Detroit. Follow me. Thank you, Bloom. Thank you. Because I was too caught up on these bitch ass niggas. Now it's time to go to Detroit. Watch this. So, I got to deal with this whole 7 the General situation. 7 the General, a.k.a. Burke Bardwell. That's the motherfucker's name. Don't ask me why his mama named me that. That's his name. Sex offender registry. Michigan. So I'm going to share this for you guys right here. Let me pull this up. So we're on the Michigan. So listen, 7 General is a rapper from the city of Detroit who was sent to prison for almost a decade for graping several girls, but the one he was convicted for was a 12-year-old baby. Not a woman, not a young lady, but a baby. Well, you're a 12-year-old child, nonetheless. Right? So 7 General, he went to prison back in 94. He came home and he did 10 years. So he came home in 2004. He started his rap career and he knew that he had the sex offender CSC case hanging over his head. So he started telling the story that he didn't do it, that he was covering up for 2 people who did do it. And he went to jail because he wouldn't divulge who did do it. He took a case of CSC in the 1st degree, penetration of a 12-year-old baby. This is what he said, right? Number one, when you look at 7 General, you go to anything and type in 7 General. You know how you go into, you can go into Amazon or what's called that, Spotify or Apple Music. You know how you go to the credits and it says who wrote the song and this person's real name? Go to Amazon. Go to Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, and go to the credits of one of his songs. You will not see anything about his real name. He's tried to scrub his real name from the records because he knew that he was going to get discovered. Can y'all see this right here? Here we go. We talk about 7 General, the baby touching graper from the city of Detroit. That's what we talked about now. First name, his real name is Burke, B-U-R-K-E. His last name is Bardwell, B-A-R-D-W-L-L, right? Search. Here this nigga go right here. This is 7 General right here, y'all. Here's his aliases so we can prove it's him. Here you go. 7 General. That's him. The rapper from Detroit. Look at it. My mama always told me, my granny always told me, all you gotta do is look a man in his eyes. And look at this nigga face all sunk in and swollen. Look at this nigga. And look over here. Height 6'3", weight 155. What you did is kicking your ass, bitch ass nigga. What you did to those babies is kicking your bitch ass. You 6'3", 155 pounds. You can't keep no food down because God is punishing your bitch ass. This is this bitch ass nigga. Offenses. Look at this here. Offense. Scroll down. Offense. Criminal sexual conduct. 1st degree. Person under the age of 13. Do y'all see what I'm looking at here? Can y'all see what I'm looking at? Let's go to the offender, Matt. Where this bitch ass nigga at? Where you at, you bitch ass nigga? This bitch is at. This is where he at right here. I want to warn everybody in this neighborhood on the west side of Detroit that there's a sex offender in y'all area. Right here. And we have the right to say it because it's the reason why they're on the sex offender list. We have a right to say it. We have a right to know where this man is because he's committed a heinous act against a baby. We have the right to know where this son of a bitch is at all times. That is our right to know where this son of a bitch is. Watch this. So I'm finna show y'all something, right? I want y'all to go out with me. I'm gonna let y'all tell this bitch ass nigga tell his story. Watch this. Listen to this gangster ass nigga. Watch this right here. Listen to this gangster ass nigga right here. Hold on, watch this right here. Gonna fuck y'all up. So he did it. So 14 years ago in 2012, I think it is, He did a documentary with Al Prophet, who's from Detroit, who does a lot of crime shit in Detroit. And upon his release, he got released from prison in 2000. He went to prison in 1994. He did 10 years. He came home 2004. This is 10 years after he came home after he built his rap career. This is what he said he was doing prior to him getting locked up.
It's 93. I'm 17 years old. And at this time, I was doing, I thought I was a full-fledged gangster at this time.
So at this time that he went to prison at 17, he said he thought he was a full-fledged gangster. Listen to him.
I'm robbing niggas on my own. I'm smoking weed, stealing cars.
I'm robbing niggas on my own. I'm smoking weed. I'm stealing cars on my own. Listen to this gangster nigga.
I'm selling little packs of drugs. I got me a couple packs of heroin.
I'm selling packs of drugs. I'm selling heroin.
We was animals. We was knocking niggas the fuck out.
We was animals. We was knocking the niggas out. This is this nigga mind frame. This is what he's describing who he was at 17 years old at the time when he caught this fucking criminal sexual misconduct. This is what this nigga said he was.
Taking nigga shit. I'm a gorilla out here in these streets.
Taking nigga shit. You was a gorilla out here. You was taking nigga shit. You was a gorilla out here. Keep that in mind.
Streets. Until some gorilla shit popped off.
Until some gorilla shit. I'm taking nigga shit. We robbing. I'm on some gorilla shit. I thought I was a gorilla until some gorilla shit popped off. What popped off, 7th General Burke Bardwell? What popped off is that you graped a 12-year-old baby. More than one, you sexual fucking deviant.
I took an 8 to 20 as long as I didn't have to get two names.
I did it. I took an 8 to 20. No, bitch ass nigga. You didn't take an 8 to 20, hoe ass nigga. You got sentenced to 10 to 20. You got charged with 6 counts of criminal sexual conduct of raping 12-year-olds. Bitch ass nigga.
Actually sends me she sends me in months, 120 months and 300 months.
Hold on now. This message is for 7 Mile Jizzle. This nigga said that he caught a state case in Michigan. They sentenced him in months. $120 months to 200 months. 120. The state does not sentence you in months. Nowhere. That's federal. The feds are the only ones who hand your sentence down in months. Tell me I'm lying, bro. That right there is a lie. He trying to make a nigga think he had a motherfucking Fed case. Nigga, you was in the state. You was in the MDOC. Ain't no judge sentenced you in months, and I'm going to prove he telling the goddamn lie.
This the first time I ever got a chance to say this shit. You bitch ass niggas. Fuck you hoe ass niggas.
He talking to supposedly to the two guys who he say he took this case for. He's saying, fuck you hoe ass niggas. He didn't create two niggas in his mind that had raped this baby, so he ain't got to accept responsibility for it. That means he ain't even been rehabilitated.
I mean that, but them niggas know. Fuck both of you niggas. Because you niggas left me for dead. Y'all ain't gonna check on my mama. Y'all ain't gonna check on my brother. You niggas ain't have to send me no bread. Y'all ain't have to write me no letters, nigga. Y'all could have at least went to go see if, since you right around the corner, bitch ass nigga.
Right around the corner. Now, mind you, he's talking about a first-degree criminal sexual conduct. So he's identifying that there were two brothers who did it, and they lived around the corner from him at the time it happened. He dropping Blue's Clues. But there is no Blue's Clues because he's trying to put the raping of a 12-year-old baby on two mysterious niggas.
You could have at least went to go say, damn, Ma, you need some groceries carried in the house, and you need a motherfucker to walk to the store for you.
Right there. 7th General was sentenced to 10 to 30 years in prison. That ain't even true. He was sentenced to 10 to 20. You got this shit wrong, Al Prophet, dumbass nigga.
The first
Listen, He was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison for assault. No, he wasn't. He was sentenced to 10 to 20, not 10 to 30. And it wasn't for assault. You trying to turn this nigga into a gangster, Al Prophet? You ain't do no due diligence, no research. You interviewing this bitch ass nigga, and he trying to spin a tag like he a gangster. He did not have a 10 to 20. I mean, a 10 to 30, like you say on this documentary. He had a 10 to 20, and it wasn't for assault, bitch ass nigga. It is for criminal sexual misconduct of a baby under 13 years old.
Motherfucking fight I had was with a nigga named Times Bay.
Now, mind you, I know Times Bay. 7th General went to prison and he joined the Moorish Science Temple of America. You know why? Because he was looking for protection. You know why? Because he was afraid that his sex offender status would come out. So he joined the Moors, and he was able to join the Moors because at that point in time, the Moors were not looking through. See, when you were in Michigan, in the prison system, bro, when you joined either the Nation of Islam or the Melanics, you had to submit your PSI report so niggas can see that you wasn't no rat and you wasn't no child molester. The Moorish Science Temple of America, they didn't have no policy like that. They didn't look at niggas' PSI reports.
It's from Saginaw. He like, you little bitch ass nigga, stay out my business. So I ain't say shit. I said, all right, nigga. I said, fuck you. And let the motherfucking, the bars be the bell, my nigga. But he's still going on. About 45 minutes. You bitch ass niggas, I'll stab one of you Detroit niggas. Fuck you, hoe ass niggas. I ain't scared of you bitch ass niggas. So when he walked past my cell, he gonna say, what's up, little nigga? That's for me.
Charles Times was convicted of rape on another inmate while serving time in prison for second-degree murder.
I said, yeah, bitch ass nigga, that's for you.
Now, you notice how he said that Charles Times was convicted of raping another inmate. You notice how he said that, but he ain't said shit about his motherfucking grape case.
That's for you.
He even flashed this guy criminal sexual misconduct and second-degree murder. Where your criminal sexual misconduct at?
He gonna walk up in my cell. I was really scared, to be honest with you. You dig what I'm saying? But I beat this nigga like, I knew I beat this nigga's mother because he said, come on, man, for the police catch up. But you 40.
He lying. I was at MR, a Michigan Reformatory, with this bitch ass nigga. He never did no beating or nothing, did nothing on nothing. He's a lying bitch ass nigga. Here it is right here. I got all the goddamn shit. Here it is right here.
I got 100 on this bitch. I don't miss often. For real. Back to back cats. I don't miss walking.
I don't miss often, goddammit. Y'all know I don't miss often. I went and simply just looked up his motherfucking case. Right? His whole story about he took a case for somebody else is not fucking true. This nigga is a sexual fucking deviant, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Follow me. Now listen. 7th General's story is this. He went on shout out to the Kid L podcast. Kid L took his interview down after I presented Kid L with the transcripts and all the police reports of what this bitch ass nigga really did in real time. This right here, 7th General, unlike that documentary said he was sentenced to 10 to 30, that's not true. That is not true. He was not sentenced to 10 to 30 for an assault. That was cap. He was sentenced, he wasn't sentenced to 10 to 30. He was sentenced to 10 to 20 for criminal sexual misconduct, first degree of a minor under the age of 13. That means 12 or below. Listen, watch this. I'm finna prove to y'all how this nigga's a lying bitch ass nigga. Watch this. So this is the state of appeal court. When 7th General, he appealed his sentence twice. Let me read this for y'all. Let me break this down. Memorandum, defendant, talking about Burke Bardwell. Memorandum, defendant was charged with 6 counts of first degree criminal sexual conduct. And it cites the case law. And 1 count of felony firearm in connection with multiple penetrations of a 12-year-old girl. Are y'all listening to me? Now, according to him, some raping did happen, but he left his house and went to another girl's house and left some guys in his house, two guys were responsible for raping this 12-year-old baby, according to him, right? He said he went to prison and took a case for them. He calls them his co-defendants. A co-defendant is somebody who's charged with a crime with you. If they're not charged with the same crime you charged with, they ain't your codees, nigga. They ain't your codees. The only one charged with this case right here is you. You ain't had no rap partners, nigga. You trying to bring or introduce some rap partners into this equation. Bitch ass, nigga. Who you think you fucking with? You ain't talking to them dumb ass niggas in your neighborhood, nigga. Or some goofy ass rap niggas. Bitch ass nigga. You talking to a nigga who been there and done that, bitch nigga. Let's read this. I put it on the screen for y'all to walk with me. Listen to this shit here. Turn my shit to the side and put my feet up for this nigga. Listen to this nigga. The defendant was charged with 6 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. It cites the case law, right? Let's see if I can blow it up for y'all some more. I hope that makes it bigger for y'all. It's on my page. Dogface TV Podcast, the most dangerous voice in Detroit. Y'all can see it on my page. I can read it for yourself up close and personal if you can't see it here. It says defendant was charged with 6 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct and 1 count of felony firearm in connection with multiple penetrations of a 12-year-old girl. Walk with me, people. It says that he pleaded guilty to 2 counts of CSC, which is criminal sexual conduct, first degree, under an agreement that he would be sentenced to a minimum term falling between 8 to 20 years. I thought you said that they sentenced you in months, 120, 200 months, bitch ass nigga. This your appeal document right here, nigga. Hold on, this your appeal right here. This your appeal document right here, bitch ass nigga. You said on that documentary, Al Prophet, bitch ass nigga, that they sentenced you to 120 months to 200 months. That ain't what this say. And we know in no state prison system, they don't sentence you in no months, nigga, from nowhere. Not even California. No, you nowhere, nigga. Stop playing with us. They only sentence you in months in the feds, nigga. You ain't had no fed case, bitch ass. Nigga, you lied. Bitch ass nigga. It says that under the agreement, so he took a cop. He copped out to this shit. He was not convicted. He pled guilty to this in exchange for leniency. It says that he pled guilty to 2 counts of the 6. 2 of the 6 he pled guilty for, right? He pled guilty to 2 counts of CSC in the first degree under an agreement that he would be sentenced to a minimum term falling between 8 to 20 years. He was in fact sentenced to a term of 10 to 20 years, not 10 to 30, like Al Prophet goofy ass said on that bogus ass documentary, right? He was in fact sentenced to a term of 10 to 20 years, and he now appeals, arguing that this sentence violates the principle of proportionality under Peoples versus Milborn, 435 Michigan compiled law, right? It goes on to say that the defendant has appealed previously on a scoring issue. Now, for those of you who don't know, in Michigan, and I'm assuming it's like this in other states, the scoring issue is a point system. They look at your PSI, your past criminal history, your education, right? They look at the different factors that led up to the mitigating circumstances determine what your score is going to be, right? And that score really affects whether or not you have good time. Because in Michigan, we had good time that like for every 30 days you say or serve, you get 2 or 4 days off and it reduces your overall sentence as it calculates, right? So that's why he appealed the sentencing, the scoring issue, right? It says that defendant has appealed previously, so he appealed before this time, right? On the scoring issue, and he has been resentenced. So he appealed on the scoring issue, and he was resentenced, and that resentencing was not a reduction of his overall time. The resentencing was granting him his good time. That's what it was, right? It says that defendant's current sentence was within the recommended guidelines of 10 to 25 years, and has been thus presumptuously proportionate, right? It says because defendant has failed to present this court with any compelling argument to overcome the presumption of proportionality, we affirm it, which means they stand on what they gave him. Now, he was sent, the deal was they sentenced you between 10 to 25 years. They gave you 10 to 20. They gave you 10 to 20, nigga. If they would have sentenced you to 30 to 40 or 30 to 80, that would have been outside the guidelines. They sentenced you to 10 to 20. The deal was, they sentenced you to between a term falling between 8 to 20 years. They gave you a 10 to 20. 8 to 20 was what they agreed to. They gave you a 10 to 20. They could have gave you a 12 to 20, a 14 to 20, a 13 to 20. And it still would have been in that range. Bitch ass, dumb ass nigga. That's why this motion got rejected. Listen, my people. Watch this. Let me get up out of here. Watch this. 7 the general. He never appealed. He never appealed the merit of the case. On the Kid L podcast, guess what he said? On the Kid L podcast, he said that his lawyer, he only agreed to plead guilty. He only agreed to plead guilty because his lawyer, according to him on the Kid L podcast, for those of you who saw it, is no longer up because I protested and got that bullshit took down. We're not promoting no pedos on no podcast in the city of Detroit. You gotta go to one of them niggas who in love with pedos and do their podcast. You ain't doing none of the big podcasts. It never gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You banned, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Right? Give a fuck how much money that 7 Mile Jizzle pay, bitch ass nigga. Don't give a fuck what dicky jumpsuit he bought your broke ass nigga. You ain't going on no podcast in the city of Detroit unless it's some rinky dink shit. You ain't going on Rock Cobain, you ain't going on Kid L, and you ain't going on Forum Magazine with none of that lying ass hoe shit, nigga. Ain't gonna happen. Now watch this, people. 7 in general appealed his sentence to get his time reduced. He was concerned about coming home. He never appealed the merit of the conviction. He took a cop. He couldn't appeal it because he took a cop, so he gave up his right to appeal unless there was some constitutional structural issue that was able to be found, which means that he took a cop under duress or under false pretenses or under false information. He said on Kid L podcast that he only took a cop because his lawyer promised him that he would be home in 6 months. If that was true, you know what that would mean? It would mean that he could have appealed the conviction within of itself. He could have put a 6,500 motion in, even though he took a goddamn cop. He could have filed a 6,500 motion of relief, and he could have cited ineffective and an assistance of counsel because his lawyer promised him, according to him, that he was going to have him out of jail within 6 months. If your lawyer promised you'll be home in 6 months, and then you go get sentenced, and they give you an 8 to 20 or 10 to 20, and you look at your lawyer like, hold on, nigga, I only pled guilty because you promised me that I was going to get 6 months and I would be home in 6 months. Nigga, how you figure you're going to be home in 6 months for pleading guilty to a first-degree criminal sexual misconduct when you raped a little girl, multiple little girls, but you only get convicted of 2? What? Who was you in the county jail with? Because when you were in the county jail, bro, you come back and you talk to the people on the rock with you and tell them about your case. But of course, you couldn't get no advice from the old heads in the rock because you ain't want the old heads in the rock in the county jail to know you was in there for raping a baby, bitch ass nigga. That's why you couldn't get no good advice, you bitch ass nigga. That's why. 7 in general, he never appealed the merit of the conviction. He only appealed twice the sentence, trying to get a reduced sentence. Here it is right here. He was charged with 6 counts of first-degree criminal sexual misconduct, bro, where he raped a 12-year-old baby, man. He lied and said that 2 guys that he left in his house did the raping. And when he came home, the girls blamed him because he went to high school with one of them. And where's she at? Some mysterious chick he went to high school with. Where's she at? Oh, I went to high school. I went to high school with her. How? She 12. Nigga, you was 17, 18. What high school got 12-year-olds in it with niggas who 16, 17? What? What high school did you go to, nigga? Well, you got 12-year-old motherfuckers in there with other motherfuckers, huh? What high school you went to? Don't know. So listen. His story is, hey, listen, I took a case for 2 people. You know why? Because he's trying to make himself seem like he's a boss. He's not a rat. He went to prison standing on business. Listen, my nigga. Ain't no way. And don't forget, y'all heard the video where he said he was a robber, he was a shooter, he a killer, he a drug dealer. So he wasn't no square-ass little kid. Like he trying to make himself, I was with my mama. My mama had to. You was robbing, stealing, selling dope, cars, everything, killing, beating niggas about his shit. You wasn't no little kid. In the documentary we just watched, it said you was a gangster, nigga. On Kid L, you trying to jump into your was a baby bag. My mama was working and taking care of me. I ain't had no money. Which one is it? I'm confused here. Let's get some clarity about this shit for once. 7 in general said, oh, I went to prison because I took a case for 2 people. I didn't do the raping. They did the raping. Who? 2 brothers who live around the corner from me. I stood tall. You ain't stand tall, bitch ass nigga. You was the only one charged with the shit, you hoe ass nigga. You creating and making up this shit and blaming it on some niggas around the corner. I'm sure the niggas around the corner got something to say about that. I'm absolutely positive that the niggas around the corner have something to say about you putting a motherfucking criminal sexual misconduct on them. Let me tell y'all something how this shit go in real nigga land. Because y'all been hornswoggled by this shit. My nigga, I'm not taking no CSC case for nan nigga. I'm not going to prison for nan nigga. If I leave you in my house and I come back home and I find that you have raped some children, what? I'm not taking that case, my nigga. I'm not taking that case. Oh, I didn't tell. You know what I'm saying? I went to prison for 2 other niggas. No, nigga, I'm not. No, nigga. You just said you was a gangster killer. Your whole crew was gangsters, killers, and drug dealers. So if you sit in the county jail for 6 counts of raping little children, where the gangster killer ass 7 Mile Evergreen, 7 Mile and Burgess gangsters you was running with, why they ain't go squeeze them niggas from around the corner? The 2 brothers you said did the motherfucking raping. Where was this gangster ass niggas that you was hanging around doing all this car stealing, dope selling, beating back, gangster chopped suey ass Bruce Lee shit you say you was doing? Where? On the Kid L show, he's jumping to a little baby bag. Man, my mama ain't had no good job. Make $10 an hour, man. Don't go to war if we ain't got no money. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not taking no motherfucking rape case for no baby or nobody else for nan nigga. Call me what you want to call me, bitch. I'm not doing it. No, sir, Bob. Nah. Let's just say I'm saying to myself, man, I'm finna take this, bro. I'm taking that to trial, bitch. I'm not when he said I was wrongfully convicted, you were not wrongfully convicted because you were not convicted. You were not found guilty. You took a cop to it, nigga. You admitted to doing it, nigga. You admitted to doing it. You wasn't, nigga, I'm taking that shit to the house. In Michigan, we call that shit, we taking it to the house. I'm not gonna motherfucking take no motherfucking cop to raping no babies, bro. You gotta be nuts, nigga. We going to trial. Win, lose, or draw, because I ain't did no shit like that. Right? I'm going to trial, nigga, on my mommy, nigga. You want to find me guilty. I'm not taking no cop. I'm not standing up and admitting to nobody in front of nobody's mama, daddy, baby, my mama, that I raped no children. When you take a cop, when you plead guilty, you have to do what they call allocute. In order for the judge to accept your guilty plea, you have to acknowledge and admit and say out your mouth what it is you did. So at his sentencing, Seven the General, at his guilty plea, because sometimes you plead guilty and they sentence you later. At his motherfucking guilty plea, when the judge accepted his plea of guilt in exchange for dropping those other 4 cases of first-degree criminal sexual misconduct, he had to stand up and tell the motherfucking judge what he did. Yes, Your Honor, I had sex. I put my cock in the girl's mouth. I fucked her. I did this. I did that. He had to admit that, bro. If he wouldn't have admitted it, the judge would not have accepted his guilty plea, and he would have been forced to go to trial, bench trial, or a trial by a judge, or a jury trial, 12 jurors. He had to admit it, or the judge wouldn't have accepted. And by admitting, he couldn't just say, yeah, I did it. He had to describe what he did, right? He goes to prison. He appeals the sentence. He don't appeal the structural integrity of the case. He's only appealing the sentence so he can try to get home faster. Do y'all hear me? Detroit, y'all have a predator on the loose. A lot of them. He ain't the only one. I don't want nobody to think I'm just isolating him. There's a problem with men committing sexual misconduct on minors. And we need to be mindful and watchful all over the country, not just with this clown, but we have to protect the weakest and the most vulnerable amongst us. We have to, bro. As black men who run the community, shouldn't be no kids getting raped, bro, no women getting raped, bro. That should never exist. Never be accepted. A nigga who raped or molest a child or a woman, they need to be dealt with in the most severest of terms. Wink, wink. They ain't supposed to make it nobody kind of jail. Wink, wink. As soon as we discover these violations, it's supposed to be demonstration laid down. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you Detroit niggas. This nigga never appealed the structural integrity of the case. He never challenged the conviction. He pled guilty. And then when he went to see the parole board 9.5 years later, he admitted to the parole board what he did. Bro, listen. He was in sex classes the entire time he was in prison. They got sex offender therapy classes, people who commit sex crimes, right? Listen, bro. When he went to see the parole board, he had to admit to the parole board what he did. My nigga, trust me. I went to see the parole board 6 times, my nigga. And even though I admitted my crime of robbing and jacking, they still flopped me because of how serious my offenses was and how egregious my behavior inside. Seven the General is who I'm talking about, the rapper from Detroit. His paperwork is on the screen. Seven the General was charged with 6 counts of criminal sexual conduct, the first degree of penetrating multiple times a 12-year-old baby. He appealed his sentence. He didn't appeal the goddamn structural integrity of the case. He appealed the sentencing, trying to get a reduced sentence so he can come home faster. He took a cop. He got charged with 6 offenses of first degree. He took a cop to 2 in exchange for a lighter sentence. Seven the General went to the motherfucking parole board and any ass-eating nigga who been locked up, bro. When you go to the parole board, you can't go in there and say somebody else did it. That ain't how that works. When you go to the parole board, bro, and you say, and they ask you, well, what's going on? How Tell me about the crime and what have you learned? How can you avoid this happening again? Have you been in therapy? Has therapy worked? Have it given you different ways of thinking about the thought process? All that. If Seven the General would have said, I didn't do it, ma'am or sir, I took this case because I didn't want to tell on somebody else. Seven the General would have maxed out that bitch. He had a 10 to 20. Them white folks would not have let him out of prison, bro. They would not. He admitted it when he got sentenced that he did it, and he described what he did. And when he went to see the parole board, he admitted it again. The only people he don't want to admit it to is the citizens of the city of Detroit. You admitted it to the judge when you got sentenced. You admitted it to the parole board 9.5, 10 years later when you came home. You know he wasn't doing no thugging. He got sentenced to a 10 to 20, my nigga. When you get a 10 to 20 in the MDOC, you go see the parole board about 4 to 6 months for your first out date. So if he did 9.5 years and came home, he had a 10 to 20. He went to see the parole board 6 months for his minimum sentence was up at 10 years. He got a parole the first time he seen him. He couldn't have been in the MDOC stabbing and fucking niggas up and thugging like he said he was, nigga. Come on now. You niggas will go for anything. I got some swamp land to sell you niggas in the Florida area, in the bayou of Mississippi, nigga. He went to see the parole board and got a parole the first time he went to see him. That means his behavior was exemplary, bro. That's what that means. You got a violent crime, and the CSC is a violent crime. Very rarely do you get a parole the first time you go see him, bro. They flop you once or twice just to make their point. He got a parole the first time he seen him, my nigga. You wasn't on no thug shit, no gangster shit, no none of that in that bitch. None of that, no stabbing, no big brawls, no beat, no none of that. You lying. You're lying to them. You ain't lying to me because I know better, you bitch ass nigga. So you can miss me with that bullshit. You's a lying bitch ass nigga. You's a terrible human being. And I heard that you been to schools at some school functions. You ain't supposed to be with the 1,000 feet of no school, bitch. That's law. That's law. You ain't supposed to be on no field trip with no babies, none of that. You're a sexual deviant. You're a predator. You're on a Ross list. Talk to me. Burke Bardwell. You are a demon and you are a convicted sex offender. And I filled out a petition. I petitioned Mary Sheffield, the mayor of Detroit, and the honorable city council members. I petitioned them because I heard you bragging about the awards you got from the city of Detroit, the acknowledgments you got. I petition all the podcasters to take your content down. They have done so. Shout out to Kid L Podcast for taking Seven the General video down. You bitch ass nigga. You don't get no praise and you grape no little baby, sucker. I have sent a petition to the mayor of the great city of Detroit and the city council, President James Tate, to have any acknowledgement, any awarding of medals, honors of any kind, any declarations honoring this sucker be rescinded. I need y'all help. I need y'all to if you're from Detroit, I need you to contact the city council president, James Tate Jr. Email them. Talk to them people. Hold on. Put it up on the screen. We can't have this shit. I ain't bullshitting with y'all. I sent it. Here goes the petition right here. Right here. The Honorable Mary Sheffield, Mayor of City of Detroit, the Honorable James Tate, President, Detroit City Council. They don't, right here. Here go Mary Sheffield right here, y'all. The Mayor of the City of Detroit. First woman, black, period, to be the mayor of the city of Detroit. This is her Instagram. Jump in her DM and say, Mary, Mary, why you bugging? 7 General, his name is Burke Bardwell. We are protesting, Mary. We can't have that. I did a petition. Right here. It says, this petition respectfully requests that the city of Detroit conduct an immediate review of any honors, awards, recognitions, or public proclamations that may have been issued to Burke Bardwell according to the official opinion of Michigan Court of Appeals and People versus the State of Burke versus Bardwell, right? The number is 195010, unpublished opinion, right? And this is the appeal process happened January 24, 1997. The defendant pled guilty to 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct involving a 12-year-old minor, and his sentence of 10 to 20 years was affirmed by the Court of Appeals. A true and correct copy of the Michigan Court of Appeals memorandum opinion is attached hereto as Exhibit A. This petition is submitted on behalf of the concerned residents, business owners, parents, and guardians within the city of Detroit who believe that individual convicted of sexual offenses involving minors especially should not be publicly honored or recognized in any manner that implies civic virtue. I sent this to the goddamn mayor of the city of Detroit and the city council president. I don't know what's wrong with you niggas. This nigga been telling this lie about somebody, 2 other guys raping this little girl for 30 years. That means he has not accepted in his mind what a horrible monster he is. 7 General, aka Burke Bardwell. He is on the west side of Detroit. He ducking. Listen, if you were a sex offender, bro, admit you did wrong, bro. By trying to put your crime on 2 mysterious niggas who nobody knows, it gives me reason to believe that you have not been rehabilitated, sir. And you are a threat to the community. I don't like it. I ain't standing for it. I'm going to call Ned Zeke. Hey, Ned Zeke, this guy, 7 General, a.k.a. Burke Bardwell. Burke Bardwell sound like a Chester. That's a Chester name. You would never won that shit in court, bro. Your name alone, your name Burke Bardwell alone tells the story. What nigga named Burke Bardwell? You was a pedo. Chumo. What do you call it? Chumo. I'm back tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I'm back on Baby Shooter ass. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I ain't even leave yet. Watch this, man. Y'all never gonna believe this shit. Watch this. Watch this lame ass nigga right here. This nigga Baby Shooter. Look at this nigga did, right? Look at this nigga. This nigga Baby Shooter right here. Hold on. Can y'all see this? This nigga Baby Shooter right here. This nigga Baby Shooter has been writing, DMing people from the city of Detroit, asking them for information about T Grizzly and me. Look at this nigga. Baby Shooters and niggas DMs asking them for information about T Grizzly. Sending more fake documents. He created a fake ass goddamn AI saying that T Grizzly did some telling. This fake. More fake documentation. I don't know what you, Elliot. I'm on y'all ass tomorrow. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, be here, be square. My name is Dogface Calderon, signing motherfucking out.